All right, guys. So I am here. Um, it's been an interesting day. Um, yeah. So, um, I'm sure some of y'all have been around the YouTube streets. I don't know. Since the bullshittery last night and all the way through this morning, this evening, and well, through the night. Now, y'all, last night I was well aware um of who had done what. Okay. It doesn't take a super genius around here. And I can tell you when I stepped out, um, the first name I named, I was like, oh yeah, you're here because of, right? Because I knew. But then it seemed to hurt some little tiny psycho man's ego that I kept slowly putting it on the rest of the group, which make no mistake, they also have admitted, um, while giggling that they too called. But I refused to mention tiny little psycho man, and it hurt its wee little tiny ego. And so it just couldn't help itself. And I believe, but was it this morning? It made a whole video um, taking credit for and the bullshit swatting call last night, right? And mentioned a name only known by myself and Ellie, right? And that we all rolled our fucking eyes at last night, by the way. Yeah. Um, and I mean, it can act however it would like, but I know what was said to me last night. And considering all the things going on here, I'm pretty sure it was pretty hard for it to make that happen without adding some bullshit about a medical emergency, right? And then it had to be taken seriously. Otherwise, um, as I went out the door to happily greet everyone like always, because some of us don't run and aren't little bitches, and we can eat our burgers just fine in parking lots, when one's near, and so on and therefore. Anyway, so then, because normal people, they eat shit and breathe something besides YouTube. Um, I rest, do my thing, and do whatever. Some of y'all know what's going on around here personally. And anyway, so I was resting, whatever. Last I knew, though, Little's list was fine, right? It was fine, guys. There was nothing wrong with it. And I know some of y'all were on the phone earlier, as we were all helping together collectively to figure out what the hell had happened. Because I know nothing about how in the hell half of these function, because it's not a normal thing for us, unlike some of these fucking tragedy pimps around here. And so the nuances are a little like, I don't know what the fuck, right? Anyway, last I knew this morning, um, everything's fine. But this evening, as we're working through everything throughout the day to get everything prepped for tomorrow forward, um, we noticed that everything is no longer fine. Okay. Now let me show you what happened. All right. This happened. All right. This happened. All right. Y'all see this? This is Little's list. This popped up. You see that? All right. Like 0 items on list. You're like, well, what the fuck, right? That's weird, right? It's weird. Especially since here's the fucking kicker. Um, not all of those items could be purchased because they were not in stock. They had, whatever, right? I don't know, back order. I don't know. Okay, Lil knows more about shit than I do, if that tells you. So, they were not able to be gone. Okay, all right, are we clear on that? So we immediately know something's up. Then, oh, it gets better, guys. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. My inbox is full of bullshit. Okay, clips, this and the other. I have people start calling throughout. I have messages and clip. It's been a busy day. They were like, "Do you know what Tiny Psycho Man put out?" And I was like, "Well, I've not looked at Tiny Psycho Man. I don't really give a shit. I know Ellie and everybody else keep an eye on it, so I really don't feel the fucking need unless something drastic's happened." So I was like, I just know every move he makes is recorded at this fucking point by everyone. So anyway, made aware. Okay, that dollars worth of hold on. That tiny little psycho man. Okay. And let's be clear here. Fizzle and the rest of the crew was in this chat. Um, the whole group, they were all there. Okay. And you should see some. I don't even want to send you over there. I won't. We'll get there. But I have never seen a more disgusting fucking amount of human beings in one spot that were in tiny psychomans, okay? Including Fizzle and everybody else and the shit they were saying about my daughter and how children don't deserve this and how there's no necessary items on there and how because she's a girl she can't play a fucking video game and talk, and I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? It was disgusting. They were sexualizing the shit out of my minor child. It was fucking atrocious the thing these other grown adults were doing in chats, not just the groups, not just Fizz and the rest of the gangbang and all that, okay? But here, I'm going to show you at least a clip of one of the most disgusting fucking things I've ever heard in my life. Even Tiny Psycho Man's standards. Are y'all ready? This is him going over the items in my child's list.
$5 worth of cards she wants. Some patches. I guess she plans on wearing out a couple of pairs of jeans, the knees of them anyways.
Does that sound, and look,
worth of cards she wants.
And then he's like, uh-oh, right? And then he goes back and he tries to make people think he's talking about me. Everybody clearly knows this is Little's list, right? But he is sexualizing and talking about my daughter wearing out fabric patches. She's going to need them because she's going to be wearing out the knees of jeans. You know, listen to it again. Do you? As he goes over all the items and sexualizes my daughter time and time again about what she should be playing, what she should be buying, what she should be wearing, knee patches, the normal, right, for a grown adult male in a community that's supposed to be about missing, murdered children, children who've been essayed, women, survivors, fighters. Yeah, it's completely normal if you're right.
$5 worth of cards she wants. Some patches. I guess she plans on wearing out a couple of pairs of jeans, the knees of them anyways.
Does that sound reasonable to you all? Yeah. So he puts out this video. The chat lights up with fuck whatever and do this, and you can see them plotting and scheming on how to take my little's list down. And obviously you can see that they managed to do that by the screenshot I showed you earlier, okay? Then, as we try to figure out how in the hell this is possible through the evening, with everybody's help, we contact Amazon, all right? Okay? We contact Amazon, and I'm getting to show you the proof, and I will tell you right now that the account that did this for keys is now being suspended. It is being turned over to the police by Amazon because I sent them the links happily. All the teams that were helping with this tonight sent them directly over here to Tragedy Pitville to show them that they were targeting us, my minor child. I showed them evidence and proof of what's been occurring. They were not pleased. All right? So just know the person, and I will tell you it was one account that did what they did to her list tonight. And I'm going to show you proof. That way, Tiny Psycho Man and his cohorts over there, including Fizzbang, Anna, the rest, Dazed, and Douchebag, and all of them know I am not bluffing, and they can giggle. What they've already done to my daughter is criminal. Not just by here in this state, but by federal law. What they're continuing to do, and what Tiny Psycho Man's ego couldn't handle today, has given more than enough evidence and proof. Anna's own dumb mouth did so as well. Watching Fizz and them today in that chat target my daughter, and all the proof we have of weeks leading all the way back from TM and Monster and immediately after court. All of it's here. Just because I don't play YouTube games and not everything's put up as receipts does not mean I don't goddamn well have it. Because guess what? I don't play YouTube games. I'm not a goddamn creator, nor will I ever be. And everything from summer on June 15th and forward for me has been about evidence, puzzles, fires, justice, and hunting you fuckers down. And I told you I fucking would to the ends of the fucking earth, and I meant it. I meant every word of it then, and I mean it now. So all my receipts have never, nor will they ever go up on YouTube, just like with Summer. Because it's about doing the right thing. Because I'm not fucking entertainment. I'm not a creator. I'm an average person you come across and thought was a dumb hillbilly you could use for cash, tamper with, fuck with, hurt, destroy, for your cash grabs, whatever else it was. And you got the wrong, quote, dumb hillbilly, is what you did. Now, I gotta tell you at this point, I know nothing's been, quote, done to y'all yet, but y'all suck. as investigators, as psychics, as everything else. Okay. I know everybody around here thinks everything works on CSI time, 30 minutes and 30 minutes commercials and whatever. That's not how it works. And just because you ain't been yet doesn't mean you ain't gonna be. Okay. And though atheist, I will tell you, God and law enforcement work in mysterious ways and on their own swell, splendid time.